Well, hello there. Today, we're going to put together everything we've learned about instantaneous rate of change and slope of the tangent line and the derivative at a point together. Now, wait a minute. All of those three things that I just mentioned, they're the same thing. The instantaneous rate of change at a point, the slope of the tangent line at that point, and the derivative of the curve at that point. The same thing, just different ways of saying it. Let's take a look at an example. We're given that a function, x squared minus 4x. Now, you know how to graph that. At least you better, because I taught you. It's a parabola. It opens up. Factors to x times x minus 4, which gives it intercepts at 0 and 4, which means it has a vertex at 2. Plug in 2 to that equation, and you get 2 squared minus 4 times 2, or negative 4. We're interested in the action at 1. So I plug in 1 to the equation, and I get 1 squared minus 4 times 1. That's negative 3. So that's my point. The green line is the tangent line, and the red line is what we call the normal line. Now, what's a normal line? It's just a line perpendicular to the tangent line drawn through the point of tangency. What do we use it for? Go ask your physics teacher. But if you think about it, acceleration due to gravity, perpendicular force, yeah, you can come up with it. So, tangent, normal. And then the curve. How do we get that? Equations? Well, I know the point, 1 comma negative 3. What do we need to get? That's right, the slope. How do we get the slope? The limit definition of the derivative. You know this. At least if you don't, you should. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Oh, how's that x2 minus x1? Well, let's think about it. A plus h minus a. Oh, h. That's exactly right. So we're going to plug our values into that equation using y equals x squared minus 4x as our f of x, grind it out at x equals 1, get a slope, get an equation, and get on with our lives. Let's do it. So we want to analyze this function, f of x equals x squared minus 4x, at x equals 1. So in other words, our a value is 1. What was that definition again? There it is. The limit as h approaches 0 of f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 all over h. Oh, we can do this. Come on. The limit as h approaches 0, 1 plus h squared minus 4 times 1 plus h minus 1 squared minus 4 times 1 all over h. And now we simplify this. And what's going to happen when I work out this limit is I'm going to get the slope of the green line. That's the connection we need you to make. This equation down here gives us the slope of that line there. You can do this. The limit as h approaches 0, 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus h squared minus 4h plus 3 all over h. Can you simplify that? Yes, you can. 1 minus 4 is negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. That's going to be a 2h here, I believe. That's right, 2h. Minus 4h is negative 2h, and then h squared. So here we go. The limit as h approaches 0 of 2h minus 4h, so that's negative 2h plus h squared all over h. We can simplify all of that out. Negative 2 plus h, right? Dividing through by h there. And this gives me negative 2 for my value. Now, here's the big idea in introductory calculus. When you work out this limit, what you've done is you've found a slope between 2 points that are becoming together at one point. That's the slope of the tangent line. So we found here the slope of the tangent line is negative 2. That's the slope of that green line. That means the slope of the red line is positive 1/2. Sure, any middle schooler knows that, perpendicular lines, opposite reciprocal slopes. Both lines go through the point 1, negative 3. Oh, wait a minute. If I have a slope and a point, I can get an equation of a line. Come on. So here we go. Let's slide this sport over here. I'll keep that work up there, and let's do it. So our point here is 1, negative 3. Our slope is negative 2. Does that kind of sound familiar? Y plus 3, negative 2, x minus 1. That is the green tangent line. How about the red normal line? Y plus 3, 1/2, x minus 1. That's your normal line. And that's it. Okay? So now let's look at that picture again. I've got a blue curve. I've got a point 1, negative 3. I've got a green tangent line. And I've got a red normal line. That, my friends, is introductory calculus in a nutshell. Have fun with this problem and do more like it.